What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is David Hanlon, aka the Laptop Legend, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about HMBL or Humbl Pay. If you guys are new to this stock, you're in for a wild ride because I've been trading this thing for several months now and I am really excited about what is coming. So we just had the investor call with the CEO, Brian Footy, I don't know how you say it. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. And he talked about some pretty cool news. It sounds like they are releasing the initial version of the app starting on Friday on the App Store, and I'm pretty excited for that. And there's just a lot of, I guess, catalysts, a lot of things that are leading this to be a pretty good trade. So I'm excited to see what this stock is going to do tomorrow when he is on CNBC talking about NFTs. Yeah, it's wild. So let me dive into my computer and show you guys the charts. I'm trying to make this a quick video just so you guys can take advantage of this without having to sit through too much. So yeah, let's do it. Also, I always forget, but please like this video if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on post notification. Thanks. All right, guys, so here's the chart for Humbl, and I just wanted to show you this really quickly before I go into some of the catalysts. So it obviously hit a high of all the way up here. Absolutely insane when you know that it came from 0.0004 technically after the reverse split, and a high of this was up I think like 3 million% from there. So in 6 months went up 3 million%. Pretty insane run from a pretty amazing stock. Now it pulled all the way back down here, and you can see before today it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red days in a row. And typically speaking, when you get a stock that has a bunch of days of any one color in a row, whether it's green days or red days, you get a day of the other color coming. You know, the more you get in a row, the more likely it is that you get another one of the opposite color. So in this case, I was pretty confident with this trade, and I've seen the history for HMBL, and it very typically gaps up after having its first green day. And if I go and look at some of these, you can see, you know, a lot of gap ups after green days. Let me go to some in here. So bunch of redness down. Here's the first green day. It opened right here. Same thing. Several red days. First green day opened right here. Opened right here. So you can see first green day opened right here. And it happened a lot. You know, first green day opened right here. So typically speaking, there's at least some type of gap up after the first green day, and this is very typical, you know, just from a trader's perspective, talking about the technical analysis of the stock. And I actually ended up buying this stock at 266. So I got in almost right at the low there. I ended up buying, I think, right here, I want to say, and it dipped down below for a little bit, but I did not cut because I saw, I saw this. And shout out to my man Dan in the Discord. He alerted us to this literally like a minute after it came out, after this tweet came out. And basically, the CEO of Humbl is going to be speaking live on CNBC tomorrow talking about Humbl and NFTs. Now, if you don't understand NFT technologies, trust me, I'm right there with you. I think a lot of the hype behind them does not make a lot of sense. I definitely see some of the potential uses for them. I think they can be really cool for verifying that things actually come from the people that they say they do in a world where it's increasingly easy to fake things digitally, fake videos digitally. I don't know if you've seen those deep fake videos of Tom Cruise. Actually pretty wild. So if you have NFT stuff, it could make sure that, you know, news coming out from the president or something is real. I see a lot of applications for NFTs selling, I guess, NBA highlights for $100,000. That is not one of them, in my humble opinion, but I think it's pretty cool. But the coolest part about this is the fact that NFTs are the hottest thing in the market right now, and the sector has cooled down a little bit in the last couple of weeks, I would say, but overall, NFTs, any stock that has an NFT press release spikes a ridiculous amount, and I wish I knew them all off the top of my head so I could tell you. Here's one example, WKey. This stock started putting out some NFT press releases in this area. I forget exactly which day it was on, but yeah, I mean, you can see NFT press release in here, and I mean, pretty wild. I think the big one that came, you know, was somewhere up in here. So there's a lot of other examples of stocks that did NFT press releases and went really crazy. So I'm excited to see what happens with Humbl because of that. And I think going on CNBC is going to be a pretty good catalyst. Every stock pretty much that I've ever seen where the CEO is speaking on a national, television channel. There's always some type of movement in the stock. Every single time I've seen it. Now, maybe I've missed some opportunities where it doesn't do much, but my best trade from like 5 years ago when I first started trading was when the CEO, I believe it was NAKD, Naked Brands, I could be wrong on that, but he went on, some TV channel over the weekend and it gapped up like 30 or 40%. Now, I'm not expecting that out of Humbl tomorrow. I'm not expecting it to gap up that much, but I think this is a really cool catalyst, and I think it's going to provide a lot more coverage for this company, and get some new people interested in it, which I think is going to be good for the stock price and for the company overall. So I think it's pretty cool. Again, I ended up buying down at 266. Wish I had more shares, man. Again, all my buying power is frozen, so I only was able to get 3,000 shares. Pretty lame. If I had all my buying power, I probably would have bought 25,000, 50,000 down there, because I think it's a really high odds trade. And the reason for that is, again, guys, it got so overextended to the downside. So many red candles in a row. So many, 8 in a row. I mean, it's crazy. So I'm very excited to see what this does. And again, in the investor call, he talked about the fact that they are rolling out. Let me go here real quick. Rolling out in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, and Singapore. They're rolling out the basically like the preliminary version of the app. And it's not going to have all the features, but the features that it is going to have are these. It's going to have discover, pay, tip, rate, review, ticketing, and offers. Now, I think they have a lot more features coming, but that is still some pretty hefty features, man. And I feel like the pay, sending money type of stuff, I feel like that is really cool. Ticketing is really cool. Their Tickery acquisition that they announced. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool, man. And this is supposed to go live on the 16th, Friday. I think they're probably going to do a PR for that. I would, if I had to guess. Now, maybe that PR comes tomorrow morning. Maybe it comes on Friday when the app actually releases. I don't know. It would be cool if it came tomorrow. But who knows? Who really knows? So I am excited to see what this stock does. I held overnight. I could have sold here, but I didn't, because I think still good things are going to come out of this stock. Now, there are those people who like to sell the news on this stock, so I'm prepared for whatever happens tomorrow. But I think we're going to get some pretty nice moves out of Humbl. I could see it breaking for tomorrow as he's on CNBC if there's a lot of FOMO buying, and if it broke out past this 420 level, that would be absolutely amazing. That would be a nice breakout, making a new higher high, and it's actually technically a higher low from a technical analysis standpoint, because it never broke down below this level at 2.49ish. So it made a higher low at 266, made a higher low, and I think here could be, technically speaking, where it ramps past and breaks through this resistance line right here, and once it breaks past there, sky's the limit. This is the next one coming in. Obviously, this was the high from the previous round, but I mean, if it breaks here, we could see it breaking 5. So I'm not saying I think that's happening tomorrow. I mean, it could take a long time to get up there. It could take several days, but if we get a huge squeeze, I could potentially see it happening. So I'm just excited to see what this stock brings. This is definitely my number one watch for tomorrow. I'm currently only up like 1,300 unrealized on it. So I don't know what happens. I really don't, but I'm excited to see what is going to come of this. And I will definitely be watching this one closely in the morning, and when he's going on CNBC, I'll probably be listening to him too to see what he's saying. So I'm excited for that. I guess there were a couple other stocks that I was trading today. RGBP, just want to throw that out there for you guys. Was a beautiful short, man. I made a lot shorting this stock today. There was just so much downside for shorting, so much downside. So again, if you were holding this long term, I don't understand why you wouldn't have taken some profits. There's people who were apparently down 600K today. If a stock goes from 0.002 and is up 4,000% in 3 days, you gotta lock in some gains, man. You gotta. That's all I want to say on this. So I think the due diligence is supposed to be pretty good on this stock. It held up sort of nicely here at the end of the day, but I think this could see another morning panic tomorrow. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna be looking to short it again if it does break down below, because it's got this gap to fill. Literally got this gap to fill. So it gapped up huge. Most stocks fill in the gap. It's gonna fall back down and be back in the twos. It's probably what I envision tomorrow on this stock. Now I hope I'm wrong. Because the more this thing goes up, the more volatility there's going to be. If it just fades back down, it's going to be kind of lame. So either way, long or short bias, there's a lot of opportunities in this stock. So I definitely think it's worth looking at. Those are pretty much the main two stocks I traded today. INVU, I traded a little bit, but still pretty lame. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. BANT, I called this one out in the Discord when it had some breaking news right here, and it ran up a good amount, man. And some easy, quick profits if you get in right as the news comes out. We had some people get in. I want to say like 111, 112, maybe it was 113, somewhere. Definitely below here, definitely below 116. So that's a pretty great entry. And if you can get those, instant profits, man, instant profits. So pretty cool. Love those breaking news plays. I think that's pretty much it, guys. Again, HMBL is my main focus for tomorrow. I just want to make this quick video, so hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, please smash the like button. If you made it to the end and you're new, subscribe if you haven't already. I probably should have thought of something cooler, but I guess look for whatever creature is dancing as soon as I end this video, because I always put in some fun stuff. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, let's grow better together. Preguntar, bebé, dime por qué te mientes. No puedes esconder todo lo que tú por mí sientes.